Now the 4 cross is great against a diamond or man-to-man, especially if they're looking to trap here in the corners. Now, a lot of coaches match up and then you end up getting trapped because this kid will come over here to the corner all day because that's where the defense wants him to go, and then you end up getting trapped. So the 4 cross virtually eliminates the possibility that you will get trapped. So if you find yourself constantly playing a team that you're just getting killed down here in these corners and getting trapped all the time, go to the 4 cross and your life will be much easier. Okay, so, and here's what happens. Let's just look at it in a diamond and 1. Okay, so there'll be a defender on the ball, there'll be 2 people here, there'll be ball side, and there'll be a deep. So right away you have an advantage to get the ball in. They're going to have to adjust something to stop the ball from getting in bounds. Now the problem they're going to have is that's going to be a long way for that guy to get there and trap that basketball, and that's what the 4 cross will do for you. It makes that so difficult for that player to get over there to trap, because we'll have several options to throw we'll have our passing options right away as soon as we get it and pivot and look, and if they stay in that formation, their press isn't going to be very effective, and if they don't make adjustments to it, they'll probably just end up getting out of it, and then you won't have to deal with the press. Hey, would you like to have a great looking board like this hanging on the wall of your office or in your locker room? Well, all you got to do is click the link down below and you'll go right to our website where you can place your order for your great looking board with your own school logos, your colors, with your name on it, you know, kind of whatever you want to put on it there, you can put on it. Just click the link down below and order now. Okay, so the ball goes into 5. Now you're running 2 on that diagonal. 1's coming to the middle, 4's half court, and now we got it set up. And I'll tell you what, here's how you make this an almost impossible guard for these guys. Okay, you can get the ball in on the sideline. Make this guy work to get the ball. Because remember, we can throw it into 1, and then we'll have our reversal, we'll have our ball sideline, we'll have our middle, and we'll have our deep diagonal. Doesn't matter where the ball goes in, we can break the press any way we want. Now it's great with this if we can get it to the outside players, because then we can get it to our point guard on the fly and our better ball handlers here. So if he works to try to get the ball, and you can throw it into him, throw it into him. Let him have the ball. You have the ball in your best ball handler's hands at that point, and what more could you want? If he's your best decision maker, if he's your best ball handler, that's good for you to have the ball in his hands on the inbound. Okay? So the defender, you know, are they really going to deny him hard there? Well, if he comes to the ball, maybe they will, and that's what he needs to do. You have to have this 1 act like they really want the ball and tell them, hey, if we can get you the basketball, get it and work for it. But now, so here's what that sets up. If he's working hard to get the ball, you know, he's not running over in here, but he's working, you know, in this area, try to get the basketball. If that defender denies him and that ball goes there, his defender's no longer between him and the basketball. And unless this kid's superhuman quick, he's not going to be able to get that angle. He's always going to be trailing him, and that ball can go right there to your point guard, and now we're off to the races. Okay? All right, another way. So let's say we keep killing them here. We're just brutalizing these guys, constantly going there on that sideline diagonal. And so they're trying to make some adjustments. Now maybe they'll play on top of him. So maybe instead of denying, maybe the defender will move on top of 1, and then we're just going to throw it into him. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. We'll get it into him. Our 5 will be the ball sideline. Our 2 will go to the middle. 3 will step in and reverse, and 4 will be our deep diagonal, and we're right in the press break again. And now we got our best player, our best ball handler, maybe decision maker, handling the basketball. And he has all his options available to him there. And he's not going to be trapped there either. It's not going to be a good place to set a trap. So we've pretty much eliminated the possibility of any trap. It's just too far if the ball goes in out here. If the ball gets in here, there's nowhere to box him in at, and especially if it's your best ball handler, he probably can dribble out of that, and then we're off to the races. So the 4 cross will eliminate being trapped on the initial inbounds pass, almost guaranteed. And then if they don't adjust to that, if they stay in that diamond formation or they even go man-to-man, it really won't make a whole lot of difference. Let's look and see if they go man, what's going to happen. Okay, so now somewhere, that's a 4, somewhere hopefully you have an advantage. You have a much quicker player, much more athletic player, and now you can start to attack those people where you have the matchup advantage. So again, but if we went here, what are they going to do? Is this guy going to play behind him and let him have the ball, or is he going to get up here and deny and give up the over-the-top pass? And so when you match up man-to-man, that's what's going to happen. This guy has to decide, am I going to let him have the ball there, or am I going to take the chance of getting beat deep? All right, and then again, let's say we get it on the sideline, get the ball there. What's this guy? How's he going to play? Is he going to be up here in full denial on our point guard? Well, then he's just going to let him go right there, and he's easily going to have to get the basketball on the sideline. If he plays on top of him, well, then we'll throw the ball into him. And again, we got the ball into our best ball handler. We're still in our press break. So it doesn't matter if they match up. If they want to trap you down in those corners, the 4 cross is going to make your life so much easier. Now, if you'd like to learn more about this topic, just click down in the description. There's a link to our rental DVDs and coaching videos where you can learn from the absolute best coaches in the game more about this topic. And you'll master any topic in basketball that you want to by watching our instructional videos.